Hi everybody, welcome back. I know the last 3 videos were kind of like a drag because of, the fact that Dad passed away and everything. He's been gone now for 2 months and I'm okay. It's 2 months today. Today's September the 4th. Well, anyway, it is what it is. And tomorrow is the WEBN fireworks here locally to where I live. Here in the greater Cincinnati, Ohio area, they have every year the Sunday of Labor Day weekend, the WEBN fireworks. WEBN is a local radio station based out of Cincinnati, Ohio. I live in Kentucky, and this part of Kentucky is near Cincinnati, Ohio. I live about 10-15 minutes south by car from Cincinnati, Ohio. Just for the record, no, this is not considered a part of Ohio. And no, if you're watching from Southern Kentucky, no, I am not a Buckeye. I'm not from Ohio. I've lived in Kentucky all my life, and this is part of Kentucky. I mean, yes, I may live north of the Mason-Dixon line and everything, but technically I'm still in Kentucky. And I've told people, I'm like, the day Ohio annexes this part of Kentucky, I'm moving to North Carolina because I do not want to live in Ohio. That's why I live in Kentucky. Not to badmouth the state of Ohio. Don't get me wrong. Ohio is fine. I just don't wish to live there. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. I know of at least one person who lives in Ohio who likes living in Ohio. Okay? But anyway, that aside, it's Labor Day weekend, and since I mentioned the fireworks, I know that there's people all over that's going to want to shoot fireworks. I always tell people every year, if you're going to buy fireworks and shoot it off, do yourself and everybody else a favor. Don't drink and shoot off fireworks. It's also like drinking and driving. Don't do that either. I actually know somebody, or used to know when I was a teenager, somebody who accidentally, got burned by fireworks and lived. It didn't kill him. He was burned up over, I'd say, 80% of his body. I never asked. I didn't want to know. Put it that way. But yeah, I've seen firsthand what happens if, you get a little drunk and get burnt up by fireworks. It's not a pretty sight. Trust me. It is what it is. One thing that I am absolutely stoked about is the Ohio Renaissance Festival. I do go in Ohio for stuff. The Ohio Renaissance Festival opened this weekend. It opened up today. Today is the first day of the festival being open. I did not go today. I had something I needed to do with Tony, because a friend of his is having a birthday. And Dave, if you watch this video, happy birthday, buddy. Again, for like the upteenth time. Yeah, it was a friend's birthday. His birthday's Saturday, my foot, is Monday. His birthday's on Monday, and Tony and I celebrated his birthday with him tonight. So we had a good time. And I'll talk about the restaurant here in a second, where we went and everything. I know some of you might be interested. Okay, I'm going to shoot an entire video on that in just a little bit. I don't know why all of a sudden I've got the sleepies. I do. I don't know why I should be so tired. Well, it's 10:30 at night. Probably got something to do with it. But anyway, we had a good time. The food there was good and everything. And I'll talk about that here in a minute. But if you go down to the WEBN fireworks tomorrow on Sunday, do yourself a favor. Be very careful. It's very, very bad crowded. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Tony and I have both been paid to watch it, the WEBN fireworks. We will not go down there. Ever. We actually head in the other direction. We head south. we head to a family member's house that lives south of here, and we spend time with them, and we've already worked out what we're doing with them and everything, because really, we're gonna spend the time visiting with them and then be right home. That's assuming we don't change our minds and decide to stay home and watch it on our TV here. I mean, we may do that too. Yeah. But anyway, I want to get on here and first off wish everybody a happy Labor Day. Secondly, I could quit yawning all of a sudden. Be very careful if you're out and about the next, today, tonight, tomorrow, Monday, because the police are out in full force. I mean, yesterday I was out with my mom, and I think I saw a grand total of 4 or 5 police cars out, patrolling and stuff. Around here, they're especially the closer you get towards Cincinnati, the more the police are out, because believe me, they are looking for the inebriated drivers, so, and I think they might be also looking for illegal fireworks. There is such a monster around here. I do know that there are certain fireworks that are prohibited here in Kentucky that aren't in Tennessee, so south of here. Sorry, I've got the sleepies. I don't mean to keep yawning, okay? But yeah, there's some illegal fireworks here in Kentucky that aren't illegal in Tennessee, and there's a fireworks depot off of either I-75 or I-70. It's off of, I think, either I-75 or I-71, one or the other, just inside the state line of Tennessee. And I've actually, no joke, one time when I was with Tony, we were going, I think it was on our honeymoon, if I'm remembering right. I actually saw, a police officer, a Kentucky State Trooper, sitting on the northbound side of 75 or 71, waiting to bust people heading north from there. It was I sitting there, I pointed it out to Tony, and I said, look, I said, that police officer is waiting to pull people over. That's coming from that, from that exit. I mean, it was I was it's funny, and he's like, why? And I'm like, you see that fireworks store down here? And he said, yeah. And I'm like, well, people are going to go to Tennessee, illegally buy fireworks, and then go back to Kentucky and shoot them off. It's I think Roman candles and a few other things are illegal here in Kentucky. I wouldn't swear to it, though. But anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all to be safe and stuff, so. Oh, sorry, I've got this, like I said, I'm sorry, you have to excuse me. I have the sleepies all of a sudden. Well, anyway, I'm going to pause here and see if I can wake myself up a little bit more so I can tell you about the restaurant, okay? So hold on. Be right back.